You know how we roll.
This is the entertainment buzz.
Further on in the buzz.
You know we go. All the rest of them eyes so full. Like a flag. Hear me now. Some mountain. Give it to me.
Entertainment buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
And now, our feature presentation.
All right, we want to say a very special welcome to the E-Buzz. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Kishima Francis. Of course, you know the buzz comes to you courtesy of Worthy Park Estate, Rum Bar Rum, truly Jamaican.
Elaine Thompson, go!
We have Queen Ifrika,
yes.
Tony Rebel, welcome. Well, we were all watching the race.
Oh, you mean watching the race? We did a selfie video.
We were
right?
jumping too
I was
much.
getting emotional over
Yeah.
there.
No,
Right.
yeah.
No, I mean, I'll say, Tony, I cry.
No, you never say I cry.
You cry.
I cry all the time, but I never cry this time.
Tony, it's either you cry or you were sweating.
Listen to I.
Listen to I.
Don't tell no lie about I.
But
cry.
I think so you wanted to cry.
No, but what a fantastic
That was
win
awesome.
and what a gift for Garvey.
Oh, yes.
Happy birthday, Marcus Garvey!
Yeah.
See, another one.
It's also the birthday of our very,
Today.
Chad Young was
Oh,
born
well.
this day, yeah.
And my daughter,
Late.
Demona,
Yeah.
Yes.
she was born. She's 16 today.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So I really have to say Uncle Tony.
Yes, man, you should. You should.
Bye, Tony.
But then Marcus Garvey spoke so much about race.
Yes.
Even though he spoke about the race of life.
Yes.
And
Although we
it
just
was-
watched the race.
It
but-
was obvious that Elaine Thompson had confidence.
Yes.
Yes.
She
I
did a
mean, she
good run.
exuded not only on the track, but just her entire aura. When you look at her,
She's a winner. She
yes.
knows it, and that's what it's
Yeah.
about.
And she
Yeah.
shell it down.
And that's it. That's
a great
But that's
look.
what, that's
No
what
pun
Jamaica
intended.
No
is
pun
going
intended.
on.
no.
yeah,
That's Marcus Garvey went into America and took it
Yeah.
over and had people believing in themselves left, right, and center. That's the power
Yeah.
of what we are as an island.
Yeah.
We do that.
True.
because even when you look at
True.
Usain Bolt and when he did the semis just now,
Yes.
and watching the Canadian next to him,
And he
it's
touched
almost
him.
like, come
And him
on,
slowed
you
down
can
and said,
do
"Come
this."
on, the boy,
When
run,
he did
run.
when he did it the first time, he got a bronze. So
Yes,
who knows? He
yes.
might just get a silver tonight.
He may very well get a silver. Right,
Man
right.
called him and said, come him slow right now. I said, I'm waiting on you, man. Come. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
So
I
it's
really
great for Jamaica.
I am
Again,
proud of
big up to
Jamaica.
Elaine. Of course, Netherlands, they had to, Daphne had to settle for silver.
Yes.
And Tori from USA got a bronze.
Yeah, man.
But big up yourself, Elaine.
Yeah, man. Jamaica.
Big up Manchester people.
Oh,
Banana
oh.
ground.
The one Manchester person on the panel.
Right?
Okay.
I think I saw- I thought-
Tony, can you run? Are you
We all run.
athletic any at all?
If you see a man with him at 6 feet,
Not
you much feet
necessarily.
may have? Of course, of course, of
He's a
course,
spider.
of course, I can
6
run.
feet.
Used to run, but I
Okay.
wasn't that competitive like Usain them at all. If I
Yeah.
ever knew that you could become the world champion those days, maybe
Why?
I'd try a little harder with the long foot
yeah.
then.
Well, I run very well also.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
But you see, when I reach
That's
that
number one,
too,
Queen.
that too. But when I'm running the race is turned the other way. So if I'm last going that way, turning around, I'm first. Yes.
I do
And the
understand.
first shall become the last.
Yeah.
Yes. So last becomes first.
Yes, yes.
And I must tell you
In
that
a
I am
sense.
very happy to be here
Yes.
tonight.
Yeah, why in particular?
Well, because I just loved that race a while ago.
Yes.
Oh. It
I
was-
made a bet with Tony, boy. I lose till I lose my shoes. I lose everything.
You know, people, that is what happened to most of us Jamaicans.
Yes.
We don't believe in ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yes.
so when I had the bet with my good friend Bones, he went over to Daphne. Daphne, my mother name was Daphne, you know. But I am not defending a race that is not mine in that race.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I have to
And Marcus
defend my
Garvey
own.
birthday.
My
What?
Manchester lady, my Jamaican
She
lady.
ran well.
Oh,
Yes.
she good.
Absolutely.
She ran
Love it.
well.
Jamaica, we
It's
win.
a good look.
Yeah, it is really is a good look. And we need to do the what you call now the formalities of the program. So we want to say a very special welcome once again to the buzz if you're just joining us. We screamed and we behaved like viragos, but that's not
Yeah.
our style. So let us see if we can behave ourselves. Now we want to say a very special welcome to our friends on social media. Follow us on Instagram at IRI_FM, Instagram at IRIFMJA, or like IRIFM on Facebook, and live in studio. If you didn't know now, if you're under a rock or you didn't salute the rebel, we want to say welcome to Tony Rebel and Queen Ifrika.
Thanks for welcoming
Thanks
me
for having us.
again.
Yeah.
Again.
Exactly. No, of course, Tony Rebel and Queen Ifrika,
Yes.
they're both on IRFM's celebration for Marcus Garvey happening on Sunday. Ta-da!
So if you never know, you know now.
Surprise! So, of course, you're no stranger as it relates to edutainment and educating, and Marcus Garvey in particular. But for our listeners and persons who are coming out on Sunday, what can they expect from Tony Rebel and Queen Ifrika?
Well, for Tony Rebel, I am a Garveyite. And I'm not one of the Garveyite who just regurgitate his philosophies and behave like me know it more than anybody else. But I try to live it. I try to exercise his philosophy in my life. So I do that in music too. So when you see me on Sunday, I will be definitely doing songs that can motivate you and inspire you. And maybe you might just hear something that you never hear before.
Well, I know you're full of new songs, We know you're full of new songs, and some great ones that are rotating right now.
Thank you, sir.
My Dread. My tune that.
No. You have to say it next way. When you are
I like the
when
song.
you are describing or when you are repeating the name, you must say your dread.
Well, Your Dread is my song. Because if anybody see me with that dread, that would be a miracle.
Queen.
Deep trick.
I mean, come on now. Everybody know who Queen is, what we represent.
Yes.
I'm all about the people. Anything we hide from the people, we tell them. So that's who Marcus Garvey was. And we are descendants of the same energy there where just become selfless in our approach to how we deal with music and how we use it, help in the situation. So
Yes.
and we keep it fun and jovial and everything. And people just, everywhere we going on the streets, by the way, they say, you going to see me Sunday? So, we no shut the road.
We hear a lot about that, and of course, we know that you're also going to be giving that strong message that you always give in your songs.
I'm not ain't no preacher doing no
No,
preaching.
you're not going to preach a sermon still.
One of the things,
Yeah.
tonight I said I wasn't going to come here and not say this, right? Marcus Garvey died a pauper somewhere in England because he was so broken-hearted after all he did. And came back to this island. And not the people of Jamaica. The powers that be ran him to under the ground and and his heart broke and he went away. Miss Lou went to live in Canada. Bob Marley was shot at. Anybody that comes around that speaks on behalf of this beautiful island in terms of uplifting them and strengthening them and getting them out of their struggles, they're either shot at, disrespected, propaganda spread on them. I'm asking Jamaican people for once to start fighting for themselves. With all those who fight for you and die for you, start living now for yourself. Start uniting. The man them we are feud and a kill off them one another in a Montego Bay. And all the rest of the islands, the parishes that coming on board with this violent trend and this wicked trend and this ungodly trend. Tonight, Marcus Garvey would be so hurt if he was alive and see what's happening. All of these freedom fighters. So we see ourselves today as people continuing in that part of carrying on that message that these great people fought. These youths in Beijing, not Beijing, we went there already.
In Brazil.
Rio. They're giving their all.
Trust me.
For us to feel good at a time when we are known now to be scammers and killers and everything that's bad. They're giving us this hope tonight, this feeling. It's a full moon night also, Jamaican people. So it's extremely special. You know what I mean? So I'm speaking from my heart tonight to say to these youths also, a lot of times we talk down on them when they end up get a silver and we love when they win for us. But if we understand what it means to win, then we'll be a little more, we'll say, courteous towards their efforts.
And not
Yeah.
only to
Yeah.
win, but just the discipline, dedication
that it takes.
to get there.
Yes. Just look at that, emulate that, and understand that it takes a sacrifice
Yeah.
to become anything great. And killing and violence is never, ever the way to the path of greatness.
Well, one of the things that we do in Jamaica is that we will say, Marcus Garvey is our first hero and we love him and we love Bob Marley. And if I were around in the time when Marcus or Malcolm or any one of these brethren were around, I would not be one of the traitor. I would not be one of them who fight against these icons. But you have those people now who are carrying through that. Are you doing the same thing now? Then if it's Bagawaya who did sell out Marcus and you are just a present day Bagawaya, so we don't want you to be that. And you must stop trying to emulate your slave master. Your slave master are the ones who bring us across through the middle passage and bring us come round in a carry us beyond. And cut off a throat, throw away oversee, do everything, and that is what you are doing now to our own
your
people.
fellow black
Just black yourself, Black Life Matters all the time.
But Kish, we're focusing on Marcus Garvey. It's his birthday today. But on top of that, we're focusing on the festivities that are going to be happening over the weekend. No, I know it's just minutes to 9 now, but if you want to run us through, once again, the performances, obviously I see that there's an addition to the show.
Right. Go ahead and talk about the addition.
Well, the addition, we'd like to welcome our dear friend, Rodney Price. He said that he's coming as Rodney Price.
Rodney says so.
Don't call him Ground Godzilla. Don't call him Bounty Killer.
Yes.
No, youth. That I like your shoes. It's a filler.
He's hard.
But he's not the killer.
He's going
to be Rodney Price.
We witness him. We
witness that, so we full endorse that.
Full endorse it.
It's a patriotic youth.
And one of the things that
we're really happy for that addition because when you can see a bounty killer who wants to be a part of a celebration, a tribute to Marcus Garvey, and say, I don't want to come as bounty killer, but as Rodney Price, and finding that within himself to say this is what he wants to do.
But somebody like me, I am not shocked,
No,
because
you've had him on Rebel Salute like that.
But not only that. When you have conversation with Bounty Killer, you have conversation with a man.
Yeah.
You have conversation with somebody who understands what is happening in the surroundings and in the music industry. You can have a wonderful... When we talk more time, it's for hours. You won't even believe it.
No, but
and we don't talk regularly
I've
either.
always said to a lot of people that a lot of people misunderstand Rodney. Because, they put out a facade or he gives a facade or people have an impression that he's unapproachable, he's unfriendly, and he's cross. And it is quite the opposite.
Person.
Let me tell you, nobody in a run joke like him.
Him nice, man.
And when he comes and say, youth, I can tell you this, youth.
Yeah,
does
man,
not use it,
man.
youth.
Them other little station
Youth.
have no roots like
Youth. Me a talk does not make him
Marcus
talk.
Knight, killer.
But, Killer, we're going to be very happy to see him here.
Of course.
And represent
And me is
Yeah.
one of the artists them will always say, if you're going to have a show that is telling young girls how to dress properly and be decent, invite Spice. Because that is what's going to make the contrast. These girls know her for a particular reason, but when she comes and tell them that you don't have to go into a dance and broke out and do certain things, they believe her because they understand that she separates her job from what is really reality. And we need that. We need that kind of balance in the thing so that the youth can have a better choice,
I endorse that 100%, Queen, but I also think that not every entertainer understands and know how to make that separation. Know how to say, look, this is X and this is Y. You do have some, that will just not get it. Will understand and will come to a celebration and perform
whatever.
I mean, that level of disrespect, that level of not being aware of place and time.
You're right.
So in the same breath, we endorse that to say, encourage these people to come out because, like you mentioned, and rightfully so, they will listen.
Yes.
Well, Queen was sharing something with me, what she saw. I think in social media you saw it on what Tupac said.
Yes. he said that, and that was way back, that how society is set up. If you see an artist that is only singing about girls and sex and all of that, that artist is trying to avoid the message or to say something more than that. If if it is that they're not speaking of the message to the people, because he's saying as a rapper that's what you're supposed to do. If you're not doing that and just singing about girls and all of that kind of stuff and money and all of that, you're avoiding what you're supposed to be doing as a musician.
Because even Marcus spoke about that, how you have to use the culture to really enhance the minds of your people.
Yes.
Now it is fine that everybody think that you have to do a particular music in order to get out there, but you must stand for something too. You must use the talent that you have to help and elevate your people, because it's not just to make money and just to get famous. You get this talent because the most I want you to use it to help others, man, to elevate their minds. Marcus tell you about that. If you don't elevate the minds of the people, then you can't elevate nothing. You can't elevate them body, you can't elevate them community or anything. But the minds of the people
must be confident. Because one of Marcus' quotes, if you have no confidence in self, you are twice defeated in a race of life.
And if Ali never have it a while ago, she'd get defeated.
No, absolutely. And not only that, but like you mentioned a while ago, like for entertainers, you have to believe in yourself and understand that this conscious path that you're treading, eventually it will pay off, but you will just sometimes have to stand out there and stand firm. Sometimes these are tests that a lot of people fail, because in the process and in the Gideon and when the battlefield gets rugged, you bow out. You choose a different option and choose something else. We've seen a lot of that taking
place right now.
And it's true.
We've seen a lot of people giving in to commercialization of everything. You know, and when a thing go commercial, it don't have no real value no more when it gets so.
There's so many things that we need to talk about that, you know, if people like Marcus Garvey was around, he would make certain comments. And he would be disappointed, or maybe he would disapprove of it. Like, for instance, you're watching the television now when we're having some patriotic moments. Bolt just win a 100 meter and the commentators are commentating on the race that just ran, and you're learning what he did at the curve and all of this stuff and how
and the strategy
and
of
all
the
of
race.
that. And in the middle of that, you have some companies who make a lot of money in Jamaica, and they just bombard your little national pride moment with them commercial, like them overdo it. There's a thing that I know of over advertising. We tell some of these companies that you don't have to force your product on us, especially when we're watching the Olympics. You don't have to force it, because if you're forcing it on a person like me, I say, why you force it so much? At least give us a little space where we can celebrate the victory of our artists and all these things. Because sometimes you see some commercial come on and you say, again?
You have to switch the channel.
But you know what happened though, Tony? It is sort of like an opportunistic disease.
I mind you commenting, because you don't have to, you know, because you work on the radio.
No, but Tony, I can talk it straight. If
don't put yourself in any trouble, but I tell you have to play some of those commercials.
No, we have to play them because it's a business. But the thing with it is that if you are at a high point in the race where everybody is looking now, that is when the company going to
But you don't have to bombard us with it.
And they're going to do it because of the time it's there.
Yeah, but
they do.
But you know what? Where are these new age
style
people who don't have any no mores or no national pride,
because
to think that because you have a product and you have money, you can just bombard everybody ears and everybody eyes. I will be turn off your product.
It's called overkill.
Like I have a
don't
problem.
do that.
Overkill.
So me use the program yourself for talk, because Marcus Garvey say you cannot use chance to like push forward.
Chance has never yet satisfied the hope of us suffering people.
Never. So you see all the commercial come on and tell you say buy a ticket you get a chance. And Marcus Garvey say you don't have to wait for a chance, you have to work.
Yeah, true.
Because work is one of the first commandments. Haile Selassie also said that no man never born naked. No man never born rich, never born poor, they born naked. It's true one's desire that one rich or one become poor.
And he has had such deep quotes.
Yes.
liberate the minds of men, and ultimately you will liberate the bodies of men.
Definitely.
Indeed.
I just said that. I didn't quote it that way.
Yeah, but me actually,
well, you
me
see,
saying
Rebel,
the right way.
and here is the distinction that you made.
Yeah.
You have opted to not only you don't want to be able to recite Marcus Garvey,
No.
but you live it. Yes. And here is Bones perfectly reciting it. Yes. And a lot of persons will recite. No.
Yes.
A lot of people
I
will,
know what I and I talk.
No, yes,
you know?
you do. A lot of people will recite his words and don't understand the meaning.
No.
True
Don't
that.
understand that the necessity to live it.
Yes.
And to let it just be a part
Don't
of
unite
you.
with other black people. Don't support black businesses. You buy everything from the Chinaman shop.
Right.
You don't go and market none at all with the people that are coming from country where even sell you the organic food and the better food. These
You go to
are
the
some of the
package
things when Marcus say, what him say about home and abroad, read it.
You'll have to find that one.
Yeah, that one is not here.
Africa for the Africans,
Yes.
home and abroad.
Right.
So it all depends who you think you are. If you think you're an African, or maybe some people don't know that they're African, Jamaican. Some you can't tell. Some people say them African. You know?
No.
Them
That
are go-
is
them are
true.
go-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, Rebel, it is also a path that each of us will have to trod, because you cannot have Bones operate at the level that you are at. He has to arrive there on his own. You can teach him so much, but he will only be able to operate within his capacity.
No, man. Not when time you have a country like Jamaica where they look on you and them tell you that music don't influence the youths them and they don't really go after things where them are. But when you look at the alcohol companies and all of these people who benefit from what music does, them can tell you that you can have a party, have a bar everywhere now, and it's easy and accepted. Every youth that comes to see you walks with a buckle in him hand, or KFC, let me call them out because me not play around, seeing all of these fast food places used to be redundant and abandoned. People used to drive past them and go home, go cook. The line them, where they in a these place now so long, them a twist round the corner. What is doing that? Promotion. Getting these things into the space of the kids. Now, we don't have a problem with that. If the food tastes nice, eat it. But we are saying, be responsible enough to tell people about the effects of fast food, what the rate of type 2 diabetes in young people. You cannot tell me that it is okay to have a company use an athlete to advertise a thing like a soda, for instance, when we know what soda is and what sodium does, and the fact that that does not help an athlete to develop. A young child who is impressionable sitting in their living room and watches this is not going to have the time to go and research. They're going to believe that because their athletes or their artists or somebody that they look up to is doing it. And that is the hypocrisy of our society. We need to have a balance in how we do things. If it is that you want to develop the nation, not at the expense of their health, of their moral, of their beliefs, of their culture, that is exploitation. And that is what Marcus Garvey and all of these other great heroes, that's what they represented. If you look at what they got hung and shot and chopped up for, it was to say to mass, to the majority, be a little bit more than what they expect of you. Don't be a consumer. Don't be a slave. Ask questions. Make them do what they say they're gonna do.
Rasta,
this is what they stand for.
rum.
We have Rasta advertise rum, red, green, and gold. There's nobody to say anything about it because Rasta is now also alcoholics.
And I'm going to tell you something, Queen. The bottom line is business.
Really?
And
I must say the bottom line of business.
No, why I said that? Because we actually have to go to a break.
Okay,
so that is really the business.
Can you
we have to run. And the light bill high up here.
Lie them a tell say Jamaica mash up. Lie them a tell say Jamaica mash up.
Right.
Then why so much pretty place I put up? Why so much hotel in a watch it pack up? Lie them a tell say Jamaica mash up. Lie them a tell say Jamaica mash up.
Right.
Then why so much pretty place I put up? White sand in the grill for your foot. Where Chicago, kick it out and bend it up like Beckham, that they can wear bigger than a baby sham. Jamaica no belong to no one man. Go and go take back Duns River from the China man.
Okay.
All right.
we're going to take a break. We come forward. I'm from China.
When the sun goes down. Irie FM, I dey lick that.
You hear? Area shut.
Welcome back. And of course, if you hear us in here having our off-air conversations,
Yes, that's
because the passion has grown so strong in the studio. Marcus Garvey was saying. And
so
of course,
welcome back to those of you who are just joining us, and Ifrika and Tony Rebel. We have to big up our sponsor, big up to Worthy Park Estate, Rum Bar Rum, truly Jamaican.
Pick them up if you have to.
Are we on?
Gavin, are we on?
Oh. But put it in now in here, not over here.
Jamaica mash up. We give you a tea.
I play Tivoli.
Oh.
You see, Jamaica now go fix a certain tune and talk still, you know. You see, everything will just go on down the hill and everything.
When it comes to the nitty-gritty, if nothing with they stand up out the line.
No tell no lie on the stand, make it shoot free. You call the people, them a West Kingston done a free. You the other thing me want to tell. Me love it, Sister P. You really want to give this country boss lady. Take a walk one day in the whole of Tivoli. Great time, hook up parties, everybody. Make them know you mean it when you say one family. We look around and we see what deep money spending. The whole of downtown pretty like the phone building. Sell out the people, them with the little vending.
All right.
Want to say welcome back to those of you who are just joining us. Want to say big up to our sponsors, Rebel and Queen Ifrika.
And them are the sponsor. You never know. You can't even tell me. I never know. Well, you know,
I'm sensitizing them. Big up to Rumba Rum, truly Jamaican, Worthy Park Estate.
Well, I mean, Kaya say we want to big up our sponsors, Tony Rebel and Ifrika.
So I'm going to sponsor the program with my time.
You see it.
All right, it's about Marcus Garvey's celebration. Today is Marcus Garvey's birthday.
And I got to tell you, we have a lot of sponsors, especially for the Marcus Garvey celebrations. You want to go through
I really think you should highlight our
All right,
sponsors.
so we want to say a very special thanks to Monique College. Monique College, your opportunity for success. We want to say the Lexus Pharmacy at Petcom Ocherius, open every day, including public holidays. Brownstown Dry Cleaning Laundry and Laundromat, Salt Spring Road and 36th 3rd Street in Montego Bay. We keep people clean. I would have hoped so. And of course, Eyeglasses Factory. GSAT student get free glasses. And teachers get free frames at Eyeglass Factory. Call 633-7683. iTrade Indigenous Trade Fair and Rastafari Jubilee celebration, aligning resources to developmental needs. Is that Bold Inc., building opportunities for leadership developments. And of course, ta-da-da-da,
a Lifespan Water, Sunsplash Media, Pure Cure Water, JUTC, Starlight Productions, Total Tools Sales, Rentals and Repair, Ocherius, Port Antonio, Portland and Slipe Road, Kingston. Tools of all sizes, sale or rental. Roots Foundation, AG Photography, Moon Palace Jamaica Grand, Sans Souci, Crooks Criticare Emergency Medical Center and Ambulance Service, Healthy Living Herbal Clinic, Live Healthy the Natural Way. A big thank you to our sponsor.
You know, hear how Ifrika does smile when she hear Moon Palace.
Yes,
you
man.
love over there. It's sweet, yo.
Yeah,
it's really great when you can have a celebration of such, especially one to educate and not only just to entertain, and so many sponsors come forward to be a part of it. I know initially when you talk about advertisers and people listening probably say, but how Tony a big businessman and him have successful Rebel Salute and you speak that way, but you're talking about the ethics and the morals as it relates to doing it and forcing upon people certain beliefs where
And a balance.
And in the
Yeah.
time, in certain time, when you're having that national moment, you're celebrating
Yes,
Yeah.
your national goal, and that is in there. You talk about Rebel Salute now. If you notice, we never use certain sponsor on Rebel Salute yet. We have been doing that for 23 years.
It's not conducive to your festival.
No,
Some of
because
them-
what we believe in, we don't think that you have to, when you come to Rebel Salute and you're driving away, you should be drunk. And it's not like we don't get offer from alcoholic companies to sponsor Rebel Salute. We have
Right.
gotten that.
Right.
We have gotten lots of sponsorship offers. But because of what we want to do there with that show, it's
Well,
a concept about motivating and elevating people. We're just not doing
And
that.
you've always promoted it's been a lifestyle also.
Yes.
Come on. Is there going to be a world where you have to feel ashamed or afraid to defend a healthy body or a healthy mind?
Exactly.
We're not saying that we are extremists where we're going to walk into a building and blast it up with a knapsack on our back with the truth. But we're saying to people,
We're not ISIS.
at least when you're promoting your product, be fair in the field. Don't shut out somebody who is going to try to say, but what are the side effects of this?
Right.
Are you saying you just want to give us products and we're not supposed to ask what are the side effects? How does it affect us? And then you look in our society, you see it deteriorating, you don't know what to blame, and everybody is saying times
Yeah.
are changing and we don't know how it's changing.
But you made some valid points there, Queen, that it also brings us back to family and how parents are
Exactly.
even growing their children, because a lot of us were brought up not to ask questions, because if you
True.
question your mother
True.
or you question your father
Rude.
about something, you are considered to be
True.
rude.
Insolent.
So we have to look at that to say, okay, maybe some of us are particularly this type of way because of how we were cultured.
Oh, definitely. I would agree with
So
that.
we have to look into the families, and we have to say to our families and say to our parents, grow your child in a particular way
Yes.
where they can be outspoken.
That's what I was saying
And
earlier.
it's a thin line,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
allow them to be outspoken, allow them to ask
so
questions.
if the cat and the fiddle and the cow jump over the moon and your youth come and ask you, did the cow really jump over the moon? Then
Yes.
you must
Did you
tell
see it?
Yes, you must
Exactly.
tell that child. And just like how they go to school and they learn about Socrates and Aristotle and all of these great philosophers
Yeah.
from Greece, teach them about people like Imhotep from Egypt. Took enough of them did left. God they go learn from him. Teach them about Muta.
You know?
So
No,
you know that
absolutely.
there's
Big
a
up Rasta.
there's
Grow
a
them-
virgin in Jamaica who is a poet and is a great philosopher, and him don't wear shoes. Go ask him why him don't.
Yes.
You know what I
Right.
mean? These are things we can teach people about Bob Marley. Just like how we talk a while ago, say enough people never know say Garvey leave Jamaica and him have asthma, and yet him still choose to go England. Why?
And for me, I would
What
love
are we doing to the nowadays, Marcus Garvey?
I
We're
would
running them
love,
too?
I would love for these corporate entities that benefit so fatly from the curiosity of Jamaicans, right? Like on a day like today, with the reach that they have a little thing up about Marcus also. Write up something put a flash on, do a special ad to say Marcus Garvey believed in education. When you go back to school September, make sure that you take your education. That's also contributing. Going around and giving away a hat and a t-shirt is not giving back or giving somebody an extra box of something or an extra bottle of something to bring home. Do something. If you're saying that you agree with what we are saying and we are and the relevance that we have with the people when we walk in the street. As companies, whatever company you are and however big you are on behalf of the people making you there. Today is a very significant day in our history. It's a day when a very poor black kid grew up and decided to do something with what God gave him, went to the great America, and even some of the Black Lives Matter and some of the things are offsprings of Marcus Garvey's work.
Well, just to interject
Yes.
there. I think that the great Barack Obama came out of Marcus Garvey, because when Marcus Garvey went to America with the UNIA, one of his followers was Malcolm Little, Malcolm X daddy. So Malcolm X grew up with that kind of a consciousness, that kind of a philosophy. Martin Luther King also is a student of a Marcus Garvey. And then we don't have to look far to see that Barack Obama was thoroughly inspired by Martin Luther King. So when you check the trace.
It comes from this little
back
rock
here.
here,
Even today,
Jamaica.
we were watching C-SPAN today, you know, and Julius Garvey was there with Miss Shabazz, Malcolm X's daughter, and a congressperson. They were there saying that June gone, they have sent the petition to the president to expunge Marcus Garvey from that thing they had on him. They had a big press conference today in America, in Washington. Came on the big station.
It's too important. Marcus Garvey is too important for
his contribution.
Some little things that we see get big enough in Jamaica today. And you look at what you see big enough, it makes you wonder if it is that they want Marcus and these cultures to be relevant anymore. And we can talk as much on this program tonight, and those who here will tell them friends. But until us as a people, as Marcus Garvey say, you won't know what you want until you're back against the wall. Until we wake up one day and see these people fly out in them helicopters when the flood come. Because what is going to happen with all these plastics and these bags and these bottles from these pretty products? They're going to clog up our streams and our rivers. It is now happening already. They're not telling you the truth, because if they tell you the truth, you're not going to want to buy the product anymore, and so business is going to go bad. So it is all at your expense. What is going to make it a good business, healthy business place is when you are responsible enough to make it in bold letters so that people don't see it in the fine print, where to put the bottles, where to put the boxes. Please do not litter the place, because these tons and tons and tons of bottles that are used every day, and us Jamaicans, we just want to get the latest bottle of something to drink and just dash it away foot when we're done. You know what I mean? And then we are the ones, our kids that we're bringing into the world will be the ones who have to swim around to find their house when the flood come. You know what I mean? So it's about being responsible. It's not saying that we don't want our country to be first world and have all the first world things, and country people can't eat these nice things we never used to eat before. But we have to be responsible and clean up after ourselves, because we're island choking right now from the debris and aftermath of these beautiful, wonderful feeling that we're getting.
True.
All right, it starts with us.
It starts with us.
Yeah, you say one way, I say I turn on the radio.
Yes,
turn it up.
Yeah.
Yes, man, and don't feel any way if somebody is teaching you something, because experience teaches wisdom, and nothing can substitute that. You won't have to feel, say, you never go university, you can't learn the thing. I intellect run the world, man. And then people who don't, ignorance always suffer within the whole of that. Marcus Garvey speak of those things. So learn as much as you can. Marcus is the man who teaches us to read, man. Read the prayer book, read the paper, read everything. Try to gain knowledge, because that is what the people...
Knowledge is power.
Jamaica powerful,
and the dissemination of information now is so simple because of the advent of technology.
So Google, man. Make it work for everybody. You know what I mean? And if we're so concerned, I mean, come on, guys. You read the news every day. You see what's happening in the island. We're not used to some of these crimes. So if all of us collectively, the ones who have the power to get the message into every household, into everywhere, please do that a little bit too, because we see you doing everything else, and everything else have everybody coming your way. So remind them also of what it means to love each other when them go back into these communities, and what it really means to live as a nation, to really develop.
And study Garvey is like a country like Jamaica, where we have gone through so much traumas, economically and otherwise. Marcus Garvey philosophy is one of them that can elevate us out of that. When Marcus tell you that what man has done, man can do, is a serious thought. That it gives a youth in the inner city or anywhere in there, or she, confidence more to know that, well, someone's there on radio, me can dep on it too. But it's just that there's a process. So all you have to do is work on the process and learn that things don't happen immediately. You know, plant a corn and see how it grows. You plant it in the earth, you water it, it germinate, and then it grow, but you still have to take care of it before it mature and start to grow corn. The youth them have to get back to that kind of level of thinking so that we can have Jamaica better because the place nice.
You know why
Lovely.
Jamaica can better?
It's lovely, you know.
Lovely
We just
place.
drive on the highway a while ago, you know,
God,
man.
Nice, eh?
30 minutes, you know.
Rebel, stop it.
Are we there here? Easy, no fast driving, careless
Yeah.
driving within speed limit.
So
Right.
I say the country sweet.
Well, country nice, it's worth it to fight for Jamaican and Jamaican people, it's worth it to fight for yourself. And fighting for yourself don't mean picking up arms and it means looking on at the things that are offered to you and how beneficial is it to you, your family, how does it help to develop your community.
And if you're black, support black.
Support black.
Black
Support.
network, make black get work and have black net worth.
Rebel, I love it. Yeah.
So we have to do that.
The man say repeat.
Repeat
I love
that.
it. Yeah,
Repeat that, and repeat it slowly
Yes,
for
you gonna pull up for
repeat
that
that for it today.
So big up DJ Wayne.
Yeah.
Black network make black get work and build your net
Worth. All right, I like that one there.
All right,
So like a
I
Wayne
know
girl that's
people
up
out
there,
there
though.
listening, they must say, boy,
I hear.
I have Queen Montego be an album and I can't stop playing
Yes.
Coconut. What is new, Queen? What is new?
Well, we had a meeting with VP Records today.
Yes.
And no, not necessarily talk about it, but I'm saying that
Give us an overview.
that's an overview.
Yes.
We had a meeting, very exciting meeting, and we have been talking about the new music. You know, our artistry is not necessarily from the entertainment side because we don't just do any little thing and just come and mash up the place. But
Right.
we know the people love what we do and they believe in it. So the product is completely done. We say we have the meeting with VP. We have some new singles. We have some of them tonight. One of them named Lie. Them I tell say Jamaica mash up one and drop it in a night. Yeah.
I wonder if I'm
Dropping a DJ Brian.
And you know, we're also promoting Ask My Granny is our next song that the people that it matters to, they love it very much also. You know, so it's music alone we're doing now. And I would just come from Europe like yesterday.
And
you know.
that's why you look so. That's why you look so foreignish.
The flame breeze, the flame breeze.
Right there,
Yeah, you know, so what we do is music and we give off ourselves through music. When some people have some product and them want to bust it, them use some sincere music and the people say, John, we're going to support the product there. That's all we do in music. We use it to make people feel good about themselves and take action from that. So when the album drop, I know say all of us say, boy, Queen, it take long, but it sound good.
You have a title for it? How many tracks? Any
Why
collabs?
the title so controversial so till we have to go wait
Okay.
Now we change title about 3 to 4 times.
Yes.
And it's about 20 different tracks.
Yes.
VP them have all
no recycled tracks, all brand new tracks.
No, the track that you just mentioned that
Yes.
you like to hear. What's the name of it again?
Lie them I tell?
That one there. Make her hear it. Make her hear it.
Long time we see. Like a family, the whole place won't turn over.
In that tracks, lie them a tell say Jamaica mash up. Lie them a tell say Jamaica mash up. Then why so much pretty place a put up? Why so much hotel in a senti put up? Lie them a tell say Jamaica mash up. Lie them a tell say Jamaica mash up. Then why so much pretty place a put up? Why so much hotel in a watch it pack up? Where you can go? Kick it out and bend it up like Beckham. That deck and way bigger than a baby sham. Jamaica don't belong to no one, mama. Jamaica don't belong to no one, mama. Jamaica don't belong to no one man. Go and go take back those river from the China man. Patriotic love for country automatic. Man patriotic love for country automatic. Man patriotic love for country automatic. To make me put me on them near your face and clap it. Jamaica no mash up, just see and go and big up. Jamaica no mash up, just see and go and big up. Jamaica no mash up, just see and go and big up. Just see and go and big up. Just see and go and big up. Right now you make it all youths want live up. Hey, in a the field plantation, Jamaican full time we get some real compensation. Tana money we fi have in the pocket. Tana money we fi have in the pocket. How come I you one got it? Lie them a tell say Jamaica mash up. Lie them a tell say Jamaica mash up.
No, sir. That is one of the most sampled songs I've heard in a while. Oh, Brian, you should be wealthy.
Man.
Yes, man, I tell you.
That we talk about.
And that's a taste of what's to come.
That's a taste of what's to come. Because I really love Jamaica. I believe in a Jamaica people. I think we are the greatest thing in the world. And I think we're just trying to subdue us because we don't take chat anywhere we go. We take it over. We just mash up a place. So they want to direct that. They want to choose how you use that. Jamaica people used to being free. We used to having our own way. And we used to use that part and get things done. We don't want to one condition we and turn we back in a slave because we come too far as a people and go through too much for just come be consumers for some man.
Yeah, we must stop emulate our slave masters.
Yeah, man.
Marcus Garvey would be vexed to see that everything we do is just like how the slave master do it. And you hear Queen say, we are some people who you can't control. If you watch all the international stations during the Olympics, you know, all when Bolt win him just flash across the screen. Nobody talk about it. The man who come third from the United States or second. Him is the man who is on the screen all the time. You think that person wins. So it's not like the world. That is true. The world kind of love us. I want to see us shining. But we are shining. And those who are shining now are just the ones who are there to show those who are not shining but have the light. Say, you can shine.
We love you. We are loving people.
You know when I said, when Tony said something a while ago where they said the person who win gets flashed across the screen.
Yeah.
I remember I watched a race where the third person they was interviewed. Why did you come third? Really now? What happened?
I'm telling you.
Did your
hotel room in Brussels?
Yeah.
And then I interviewed the first person.
TV and I'm like,
yeah.
What's happening?
But you would hope that when you see things like this, it would kind of propel you for work even harder and give you that drive to say, watch and see. You will see me shine.
What is happening with our youths? We are emulating the wrong people and the wrong things. You too can run, must look and see what go on area and see Usain Bolt supposed to be the most popular person out of Jamaica.
In the world right now.
In the world right now. Try to emulate that. Why you can't just emulate your slave master, man, for just kill, man. Because you see, if you just kill alone, it's your slave master who used to kill you. So I know you burn that and you don't like that. You know what I mean? See, look, a man come from England and say, I come build more prison for you and 2-2's Brexit, just Brexit.
I'm have to step
you
down.
See, at the power that you come to Jamaica and I come going like you want to come
after all we've been
up another something there.
Yes.
The powers of us make that happen.
And Marcus them, we're ancestors as
we are some powerful people and we must try and use that power and use it in a positive way because we can. You know what I mean? Barack Obama does say yes we can and we know say we can down here.
For real.
True. No, technology is the way to go.
It is
and
essential.
we have been tracking the highs and lows on social media.
Yes.
So we're going to go to a special feature with Tony T.
No, you have to give Tony, superstar Tony T.
Hey, I'm Tony T with the 411 on what's popping on social media with your favorite celebs. What's hot, what's not, your social media highs and lows. This week, the spotlight's on Rio. Here's your social media high. A number of dancehall entertainers have been waving the Jamaican flag all over their social media pages in celebration of our Jamaican athletes' grand performances at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Congratulatory posts are trending.
When them a do ya now?
A video of Hussein celebrating his historic 100-meter win to Popcorn's World Cup has been one of the major highlights on social media. And thanks to social media, fans get to see the self-proclaimed hot Ras
One life you get for your phone.
iOctane's journey in Rio. iOctane performed last night at a packed Jamaica house hosted by Jamaica's Ministry of Tourism in partnership with the Ministry of Culture, Entertainment and Sports. Some energetic videos are on Octane's pages. There is even a video of a woman on crutches dancing to his song Up for the Ride, along with a number of other videos including his visit to the Olympic Stadium to see the legendary Usain Bolt run his 200-meter heat yesterday. Rio is definitely hot off the press through the eyes of our entertainers. What's not? Rumors them spreading. Who posts their actual visa picture all over social media?
Bounty killer.
Some fans are asking Bounty Killer why for that. However, the warlord had to clear the air on some speculations and rumors being spread about his recent absence from a scheduled performance in Europe. Over the weekend, Bounty posted a video apologizing to fans for his absence due to circumstances beyond his control. Some have calculated the circumstances as visa issues, but Bounty is clearing the air. Under his visa picture showing his name and all the details, he adds this caption: clarification and clarity. As for those who thought it was a visa or travel problem, why I never made it to Europe last week, look good folks, that's my Schengen visa, thank you. Now that's how you kill a rumor. Drops mic, walks away, enough said. That's the deets on your social media highs and lows. I'm your girl Tony T. Who will it be next week? Watch that post, I'm out.
All right, thank you there, Tony, for covering social media. You know, we always got the highs and lows.
Well, I tell you. She will see you anywhere.
Yeah, once you put it in cyberspace, she's gonna get it.
All right, so you know we have these great songs between Ifrika and Tony.
I think they should sing us to a break.
Would you
Both
like
of
it
them.
collaboratively or would you like it
Absolutely.
singularly?
Why don't you go ahead and intro?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is exclusive for the E-Buzz. Right about now, we present to you Tony Rebel, the CEO, the HRIC of Rebel Salute. You know what HRIC means?
No, I don't know.
Head Rasta in charge.
You're serious?
Of Rebel Salute. This is brand new. Tony Rebel. Give me something, Tony. Free.
All right.
Right.
Here we go.
See channel.
People. One time I think say everybody could be trusted. Till me hear the news say my friend dead. If me couldn't sight me get a bossed. The murder man pon the corner get busted. Now the trusting getting disgusted. Certain thing me see the people them a do. Everything on social media it is posted. But alright, so let me tell you something. Not even yourself you cannot trust sometime. You think you see a 9 and a 6 sometime. You talking in somebody's face, you spit sometime. You even want to fart on you sometime.
Picking up a place. We suffer the hardest woe. No sight of the harvest. We still find ways to survive. Whoa, this place. Jai, we juggle the hardest. Yeah. No sight of the harvest. We still find ways. Alright, area feminine the night, yeah. In your car, in your van, flash your lighter. All you know, say we are gonna make it thing brighter. Yes, Jamaica in a Rio and the thing shot loud. Alright, Kashima. Tell both if you draft, you do my car. Right, I know we taking a breaker. Drive off your carrier.
May I tell you?
No, that off the dome, freestyle.
You see what we do. Yeah, yeah. IRIFM again.
Hey yo, it's Bounty Killer.
Alright then. Read the day with Nico Camille Farage. If I even that picket chop his stomach and then you gather up, gather up.
When the sun goes down and you're stepping out, step up to gold, Rumbar Gold. Age 4 years for premium days, Rumbar Gold. Come join the fans, they'll tell you. It's weight in gold. Sip up the sip. Step up to gold, Rumbar Gold. Enjoy responsibly.
It means hey yo, you know it's Highway FM, the superior. Them had a liquor station and nothing but inferior.
When the sun goes down and you're stepping out, step up to gold, Rumbar Gold. Age 4 years for premium days, Rumbar Gold. Come join the fans, they'll tell you it's worth its weight up to gold, rum bar gold. Enjoy responsibly.
They better run again. We come on and Tony. Tell up on a friend. You mean the rebel Tony? Better run. Alright. Better run. When we come on and Tony Rebel make a step in on the street. Call the little youth, they make we show them how we do it.
Tony Rebel and we come on and we connect in on the street. Call the little youth, they make we show them how we do it.
Well first, you if you can ride the rhythm like a 22 tire sit down on a chrome rim.
And then, lyrics strong like the whirlwind fi bust the crowd and make the people out of dope here come in chop. Young man know you wheels regular,
but internationally so damn popular.
exercise and drink the roots and eat the fruits again with stamina. Become a phenomena, dance all worry. Better run forward and press gas in the street. Call the little youth, they make we show them how we do it.
I can burn up road speed increase. All the little youth, they make we show them how we do it.
Well, in the 80s, me a gorilla pass sound. Become an a lucky two over Spanish town.
All lots of lightning and people size and 01. Some of them sound where you hear about now wasn't around. Listen.
No, sir.
No, Rebel.
No, sir.
Tony
We
Rebel.
like that
no,
one.
Rebel, we heard from Ifrika what she was working on. What are you working on right now? We know that you probably started planning process already for Rebel Salute 2017.
You know why I was late this evening? Because we had a meeting with Sleek and all my Rebel Salute staff was in a meeting there. We run out of the meeting. I leave the meeting. I'm gonna there listen to it now. Big up.
Yes.
See?
Right.
So we have that meeting going on from long time.
Right.
Queen Ifrika album. We work with that, you know. We produce and do all kind of things, and as Chum is a fan, me inspire.
You're a fan.
I'm an AC fan.
All right.
And I have an album. We not stop recording, we not stop write, we not stop deal with music because, you know, most people don't remember that Tony Rebel just keep a show once per year. So 364 days or 365 in the leap year, yeah. And therefore we always out there doing shows and this is what I do. We love it too. You know? I mean sing Fresh Vegetable and job by my side and through your chatty
Right.
and then sitting there and still doing it. So it's our thing, man, and we love and we mentor people too. So me look at that over there, so Daviana and Queen of Alaka son name right. Yeah, you don't know. So we'll make sure say we teach the next generation that is coming, the way how to deal with it. So they just don't come as flavors of the week when they come in the industry, but they come as someone substantial and can stay and be someone who can make a contribution to our society in a positive way, and that history don't count you curse, but blessed. Because I want to tell you, you know, Bones and Kashima, me is an artist, so if I go for DJ, slack my body, you know. And if I go for DJ about gun thing, I at them way that you know. I chose not to. Because that can't really elevate my people. Me have to do something to make a contribution to it. Because it's so Marcus them teach me in them philosophy. It's so Bob Marley them teach me. So Jimmy Cliff them teach me. It's so Malcolm X them and Martin Luther King, and incidentally, as you know, me born the same day as him. I saw them teach me too. So me make sure say that me put forward in the music. So enough work I go on. You gotta hear them.
Queen, what is it like working with Rebel? Because listening to him talk, seeing how him do him thing, and seeing him in action, we know that he's meticulous and him, you know, him want it a particular way. But and you also, you're a strong personality. Yeah. So what is it like working with a Rebel, especially?
All right, so hear this now. Rebel is like a school, right? And when you go to school, you come out with a subject if you work hard in the school. So that is it. It's a brother where him selfless with what him do. So if him a keep Rebel Salute big as it is, and a person come to him and say, Rebel, oh you keep Rebel Salute, him going to tell them. And him going to tell them exactly the format how him go along. So the person who hear it, if they go away and not do something with it, then them not ready to leave school, them not ready to learn. That's how I deal with it. I am a person who is willing to develop and learn. And I think anyone who want to become anything of themselves, Tony Rebel is a bridge where them can reason with. Because him teach you how to know you first coming into the game. And I always say, I wish me was totally like him in terms of how high his morals is as an individual, and him don't try to him don't try to sell it to you. It's just him just live it like normally on a everyday basis, him no shift. So it's not a man where you're going here, some news pop up out of the blue, say him do some rare because
you hear it, man. You hear it. Kind of people you hear.
Well, not the rumors. Not the rumors are talking. No. Allow me to talk as a person who watch them artists here before I go around them. Man, we're coming out of the business and never do no slackness yet. Never do nothing in the business where you can say, boy, all artists like Tony Rebel, them and them, man, everybody knows that Tony Rebel is an artist for them coming out the business. When we are born reggae and them think they're not from Rasta House and I go stage show, we go because man like Tony Rebel them dep on it because we know say them a sing some conscious thing and them a go jump I and mash up the show. So to be around him now and to learn from him like Garnet Silk, them know the rumors around Garnet Silk and all of that. We can talk about that the next day. But all of these youths who come up and be great, learn around him. I wasn't the first woman who bust out a Flames Productions. There was other women who bust out there, get big #1 also. So it's about anyone you're around, it's about what you want for yourself at the end of the day. And then when the person is a positive element, it makes it easier because you know what you want, so you get it done. And big time, like dirty.
So you're not talking at the mic.
I need her for do the song because she know she will be voicing a song and she likes the low notes. And the low notes are fine. And I say, look here, me need you for come out of your comfort zone and me need you for pitch that on the next level. And we will sing it for her. And she will vex. But and then she said she can't do it, and then when she do it, I say, listen to that way.
I mean, I beg to listen to it, and I say, I say it sound good.
Yeah, she's stubborn. so she's stubborn.
Yes.
Yeah. But then if me a produce a song with her because me know
her potential.
When me learn in the music industry and a book, me read it out.
No.
I down a penthouse down with Jeremy and then we have Butcher Bant and them and Wayne Wanda and Barry Sam and them from them time. So it's not a joke thing. Me see it happen.
Right.
We have seen so many things happen in the industry for the past 25 years that we could write many books. So when I tell an artist, say, look here, I think you're going off key. You know what you need to do? Stop use dairy product because you're having lots of mucus in your throat. Your esophagus is not cleansed. Guess what you need to do, youth? Do some press up in the morning time, drink water with lemon in it as you get up and leave out the dairy product and thing and see if you not sound better.
Right.
And them come back and them say, yeah, I can sing from down, I'm there from now and all of that. Once you want that to happen. But if you don't want that to happen, you say go because you can.
Or run beer room. But
that is what we don't want because
I
listen. All right, you see all Rastas now. You have some Rasta or some man who have long hair who love run rumors and love to talk bad about others. Let me tell you something. Is that them run for Haile Selassie in Ethiopia, man? It's propaganda them spread. A man like Marcus is a whole heap of things them say. One of the things when we ask black people for them, if we don't have good for them, we not say nothing. No? We just elevate each other with words, you know what I mean? We stop say, yo, that wicked, that money. Make we start say, boy, good. You know, and stop. I mean, healthy competition is good, our competitiveness, but we don't have to compete to the level where we hate each other and we don't want to see the other strive at all. Because I tell people that I don't even want to be the better of you and I don't want to be the best.
Right.
I want to be good. You know how much people afraid for just say, yo, I'm good enough, I want to be good enough. No, man, I want to be the best, man. No. We can be good, man, and we are black people, man. We must support each other. We must strengthen each other, and we must try pull down each other and make we move together. We have all the potential to do so.
No, absolutely. We're going to open the phone lines and give our listeners an opportunity to interact. Numbers to call are 974-5051.
974-5043.
Or 974-5079. Telephones are now open. We're taking your questions, comments, and big ups. I know, Bones, you had asked me earlier about the Marcus Garvey celebration.
That was what I was getting to. In terms of the lineup, let me interview her again. Yes. So, Kishima, once again, you know, we interviewed you last week, and you were very clear with who is going to be performing. We noticed that you have some additions on the program.
Right.
Could you tell us a little bit? Could you expound on who is going to be performing on Sunday?
All right. Well,
everybody from start to finish. Let us
all
not
right.
use
Well,
the other one.
First, before I get into the performances, Marcus Garvey's celebration is an event not only about entertainment, but it's educational as well. So it's edutainment. This year we have 6 speakers, and it is going to be refreshing. In addition to that, we also have a Nubian fashion show. So we're showcasing different variations of the arts. I mean, normally you have just the performance side of things. We have the spoken word. So we're having fashion, we're having artwork, paintings, and that also on display. Okay. In addition to all of that, it's about promoting healthy lifestyle. So we include different vendors who will give you raw food, live food. You will also get ITOL, and Are
those the same? Raw food and live food?
Yeah, because if it moves in the plate, I'm not going to have it,
No, pretty much. You do have persons who believe that they should not cook anything, and then you have others that will give you the ITOL that they will prepare, and then you have others who will use just the sun or and other methods to somewhat cook it and
I know what you're saying. I was just thinking because you said live food and raw food, because raw food connotes something kind of negative, so it's really live.
It's really live.
As opposed to raw.
And we have a caller live now. So buzz through caller, you are live. Welcome.
Yeah, man, blessed one.
Bless up yourself.
Yeah, man, I thought I was
Never would have thought, my boy. Welcome. Welcome again. Blaze it.
So you know, you're Queen Ifrika and Tony Rebel. We're there, you know.
Hello. Oh, you sound like Ifrika, you that.
Blessed.
Yeah, man, welcome, boy, no, right here,
True that.
Shaka,
where the fire? Your phone sound like a fire, you there?
No, man, I don't know, man.
Okay, all right. You don't sound as clear as you came on earlier.
All right,
all right, black blessing to the eye. Marcus Garvey, greetings.
Yeah, man, blessed.
Isis.
What a nice place to live.
Every time, I just the dollars we want, and we're not going to stop till we have it.
All right, see, get down, you know.
Aye.
Respect.
Yeah, man, big up the eye.
All right, thanks for calling.
Respect.
Yeah, man.
All right, until we get another call, okay, we're going through some of the
Right, so we have several performers. Both Rodney Price has been added to the lineup. We have Capleton, Queen Ifrika, Tony Rebel, Junior Reed, Bushman, Singer J, Teflon, Anthony Cruz, Bunga Herman. Muta Baruka will be performing with the school band. We also have the Uprising Roots band. We have Charlie B, Free Speech, Fabian, and they are our music artists.
Yes.
They're entertainers who have been on the buzz, and what we have been doing for I think 3 years now, we have just sort of taken up some entertainers, sort of nurturing them. So whenever we're having an event, we invite them and put them in the spotlight to see how they handle real stage show, live performance, and
I have a request for somebody to go on the stage.
Yeah.
Kashima.
She'll be on. She'll be on.
I didn't hear her.
No, I will be working on the day. You know how it is. And you know, Tony, you always encourage me. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't encourage her. I just put her on the spot and she has to do a point.
What's through calling you live?
Live caller, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. Bless up.
Hello.
Bless up.
Hey, Bones, how are you going?
Yes, man. Wicked, welcome.
Yeah, my dear man. You know what show the Bones?
No, tell me now.
The blind youth, you're working at the internet cafe, man.
Yes, you. Bless up yourself.
Yeah, what about Kashima? Diego Jones in Kashima.
Yeah, man, big up.
Yeah, man. Rebel.
ELDI.
Hey, Queen Ifrika.
Up.
You remember the youth in a ball outside? Love you. Get blind in a queen.
For real. I walk on.
Why, you know, the cement thing and just get mashed up.
John, no star. Yeah. So what them I do for you?
Why, but they are sing too big tune. Rebel, are you my call for talking, Rebel?
Alright, man, my ears open, you know, but what I want to tell you too is that Queen Ifrika, your father kind of don't have no eyesight.
Yeah, my father blind too.
Derek Morgan blind.
Yeah,
man.
I'm just not seeing it at the physical eye, but here one now, the third eye can open up and make you see brighter, you know. Yeah, remember that one there, that penile gland there.
Diego Jones, you know.
Alright, Diego.
Yeah, and I must tell you, I did meet this.
Yeah, man. What make Bones tell you?
Yeah,
right.
You know, Rebel, I was going to tell you.
Yes, I.
Yo, you know some why fresh vegetable?
Yeah, no. But hey, Bridget, you know, so I was just gonna tell Tony Rebel that I met you in the internet cafe in Ochi.
Yeah.
And the spirit.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he was like looking at me but not looking at me. If you know them way there. And he just, I said, Bridget, something wrong with your sight. And he just said to me, yeah, man, it was some cement. He was doing some construction. I think something fell. So he had some trauma to the eye. But the spirit don't move.
Yeah, that's good, Bridget.
Very positive, very up. So we're glad to hear your brethren. Respect.
Yeah, man. But give me a next talent, you know, some of us are going to use, you know, because
yes,
man.
None at all.
The whole heap of talent you did have, man, you just recognize you did have that one.
You have the real one, you know.
Because sometimes when one door closed, many more open, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Rebel, if you meet you, I have something for sure. You know, you're not going to believe. Trust me.
You gonna know.
Yes.
All right.
Queen Ifrika, I love you, yeah?
Big up yourself, my G.
But hold on, I want to tell you something. I love you too, you hear?
Yeah, man, I'm a love man.
Because we need to tell our brother them so we love them too.
Yeah.
And it's not funny none at all.
No.
It couldn't be more straight.
Highly.
All right.
Arrow.
Yeah,
All right. Thank you so much
caller.
for calling.
Respect.
Have a great night.
All right. So you were still good. We still have the big
Right.
up.
So we have Richard Innocent. We also have Mama Warriors. We have History Man. We have Michael Fabulous, Empress Shelly I, Movac, Wise Words. It's gonna be a great time.
But it's a long. Is it that these will be performing short sets? Well, let's take a caller right now. We have to get more. Buzz through caller. You are live. Caller.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. Caller.
Let's take this one. Buzz through calling you live.
Yeah, seem to know. Come through, caller.
Kishima, born.
Yeah, man.
Blessings.
Yeah, T-Banks is a car from Bronx, New York, you know.
What up, son? Boogie down Bronx. You know how we represent. You know how it is. What up, son?
Yeah.
New York. Good. New York. What? Boogie down.
Legendary G. Big up yourself, Gavin G.
You sound like Gavin, brother. You know? Hey, brother.
It's right. It's only right, you know?
Only right and polite, which is right.
Yeah, man, you just have to say it's a blessing, you know, if you share the great, you don't know.
Yes.
Birthday with the great Marcus Garvey, which is right, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So is your Earth strong today?
Yes, sir.
Happy Earth strong, my boss.
Yes.
All right, boss.
In every aspect. Respect.
So,
Born a rebel. Queen Ifrika.
yes. How you do?
Blessings, my brother. Blessings.
What is your surname?
Grant, man, Grant.
All right.
My brother, you know.
So anybody named Barrett in your family, not true?
Which is right.
All right, cool. My name Patrick Barrett, so I'm in your family. You hear that?
Up and running.
All right. Big up yourself, you know.
All right.
Today I go and take you the thing, right?
All right, my boss.
Cool.
Respect.
Give thanks for calling.
Gavin, you sound like it to you.
Hey,
like
make sure say him gone.
Him gone.
No, me there, I told you.
Brethren, hear me now, if you have a vote, don't vote for Donald Trump, you know.
No, that can't go on.
You know, I would prefer if you could have, because we feel the burn, although we're there in Jamaica, you know, we feel the burn, but you know the option, see?
Yeah.
All right, good. Because no one still come America.
Oh, the problem over there is huge. All right.
Buzz through calling, you're live.
Welcome, Paul.
Joe.
Buzzing.
Check in.
All right.
Yeah, up.
You know, a Fraskido they are checking in from runner base, isn't it?
Big up yourself, Fraskido. Bless him,
I
brother.
mean, man, big up yourself both same way and the whole IRFM works, don't?
Respect every time.
I mean, Kashima here.
Yeah, man, big up.
Yeah, I mean, I say Queen Ifrika, I like that tune the way I do about watching.
No.
I Chinese man, them buy out the place.
No.
What you mean, man?
What about a country, Aya?
Okay. I mean, push that tune to the top, man.
Well, IRFM there, man. IRFM with there, so you know it really.
I mean, man. We are past through Sunday come all a vibration, man.
Of course.
Good luck.
Yeah, man. So the whole Croc City check in right now, is it?
Up.
All right, big up the Croc City.
All right, notice you never yell me what me I yell you. Yell up. Tony Rebel I yell you. Haile Selassie are the first.
Bless up, Rebel. You don't do a Rebel salute, you know. We are past through trader, no.
Like you want to grow, you know, you do that. Yes. Because you don't want to crack
Remember, the Garvey celebration is going to go from 6 a.m.
Yes.
to 12 midnight. So
Right.
we're going longer this year.
How many people hosting this? Because that look like it's a 3-day festival.
Well, DJ Bones, of course, he's one of our MCs. And,
And-
it is really great. And
Right.
we also have Isis Miller, who's going to be one of our MCs.
Virgin,
hold on, how many-
Virgin, actually, that is a kind of like a cheap thing, You have to ask or if to call your name.
No,
You don't know,
because
say
I know.
themselves.
He's about working smart, Rebel.
I
So
don't
all
work
he's
hard.
looking at is the list, and
And the
he's
list
saying,
me I look
and he
pan.
knows he's the only MC.
I am the only. What you say?
No,
this
was,
is not my friend.
was, no.
Hold on, you know. So, but me, I say, so I run it.
Virgin, you're afraid of challenges?
No. I working smart. I working smart.
But for now, you look like you're having a broken heart.
Well, let me tell you something. I nearly want breaker. You can't say it here. Okay. Let us move along. Buster Caller, welcome.
Il Rastafari, prosperity, life. Gorilla Tony Rebel.
I listen us, you're the first.
Rastafari, Queen, Ifrika. Dan Kashima, yo, it's a joy. The Tony Rebel. Seeing the Gorilla and Queen Ifrika in the house because more and the whole entire human race knows the Tony Rebel and Queen Ifrika. Definitely a heretical role model for the youth them out there. So if every youth just take a page out of Tony Gorilla book, out of Queen book. Why Saba said that is because a Marcus Earthstrong and a Marcus Day, a Marcus self-reliance, how we unite. So we are unite first by telling the entire human race that Tony Rebel and Queen Ifrika is a role model, not only for the youth, but even for the old lady. We're in the chair, we can't even move, and the old man will walk with the stick. Yes, sir.
Give thanks.
And Gorilla.
Yes, I.
One thing before you even say anything.
Yes.
Is if this Marcus Mosiah Earthstrong today, I want you to do something to make Marcus proud every time the wind blow, the whirlwind. I want you definitely book Sabatooth for Rebel Salute. I never work on Rebel Salute yet, Gorilla, and you always say, boy, Saba, that's the arrow.
Why, Saba?
August morning.
Saba, you knock it out serious from the ear. 3 million people are listening to you. I said that.
Plus the world.
Yeah. And there's more prosperity. I will love the joy. Seeing Tony Rebel JP. I don't know if you get OD yet.
Yeah, man, I get OD a long time, man. But sometimes you would prefer the check. But hold on, Saba. Saba, on a different note now. It's long time you as a youth I say prosperity.
Yep.
But hold on, man.
Yes,
so you were plagiarized by the Jamaica Labour Party because that is what they use.
That
is what you must
call me say something and you will use your prosperity and win the election. But I run with it win the campaign.
You have to check Andrew. You have to check Andrew because
they got me so wellness.
Yes, man.
Saba, your boss now.
Yes.
Well, it's a joy, Gorilla. I know you have a book me for the Rebel Salute this 2017.
All right, thank you so much, Saba.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Saba.
We are absolutely out of time. We're on the brink. So again, we're inviting everybody. Just come out to the Marcus Garvey celebration. Come from early. Enjoy the day. And it's an edutainment kind of vibe. We have a Nubian fashion show. We have designers Minka and, of course, Mutamba. So make sure you come out. I know a lot of persons have not gotten an opportunity to see Mutabaruka perform with his band.
True.
So that is going to happen. So feel free to come on over. It's free. It's open to the public. So make sure you check it out. It's happening on Sunday, August 21, right here in the courtyard of IRFM. We're also going to utilize the Great House. So a lot of persons will come and they have not gotten an opportunity to go over into the Great House and experience it. So that is going to be
refurbished Great House.
Right.
The speakers that you mentioned, the sound, and I know some of them, and there are some
No, very
really
powerful, very
powerful
positive.
people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Powerful people.
People of substance.
Yeah, man. People who understand the struggle,
Yes.
understand the war, and will educate you how you can be a part of that victory crew in the war.
And we must use this platform and opportunity to say big up to Kabu, Maatkeru, Andrew Williams Green. It's a good look. So big up Kabu.
It's a lovely
Kabu.
It's a lovely production that's going to be happening, and it's going to be awesome.
A lot of work.
Yes, as I said, work smart, right? Keep saying that.
But I want to say big up to the entire team. And big up to Gavin Grant, our producer, Tony T.
No, call him name slow and make people hear.
Gavin Grant, a.k.a.
Legendary G.
Okay.
And you know what about that, Gavin? A lot of people sign up a lot of papers so that they can get a grant.
Yes.
You understand?
Well, Gavin is a man who is very efficient in him requesting us to be here. And he's a man who call you and make sure say, yeah, so this is it. And Uncle Ray, and him, the way him talk to you is like I said, John.
You have to just stop what you're doing and come.
You have to forward.
Yes, man.
Yeah, and then make sure him call me this evening and say, all right, look, we start at 8:30, but we're going to have the race, so you can come from about 8. That time, poor Gavin don't know, so me all in all the meeting there, and you know what I mean? Respect Gavin, we love that.
Gavin, big up yourself. Yeah,
a good job. I think we have a great team, and the unity among the team is spectacular. It's superb. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely important. And I guess it happens when you can break bread together.
True.
And we also have to give the other credits. We want to say a very special thanks to our in-studio DJ Brian, Mr. Sample King. And of course, live stream is provided by Mark Hudson. And we want to say thanks to
Wait, so me did that on TV?
Live stream.
You serious?
Right, it's not a dead stream.
I'm big up myself, good.
Yes.
And big up to you, Tony Rebel and Queen Ifrika, for coming through. It's always a pleasure when we have conversations. Always.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, that's our time. Muta Baruka is standing by for the cutting edge. Remember, all roads lead to IRI FM on Sunday,
yes, Rasta.
August 21.
Yes,
Marcus Garvey celebration.
Yes.
Woo! See you there.
Yes, Bridget, I'll be here. You know, I'll be here.
Big up to our sponsor, Worthy Park Estates, Rumba Rum, truly Jamaican.
I that's that, you know.
I am Kishima Francis.
I am DJ Bones. Muta is up next. Big up, Bridget.
Apply today to Excelsior Community